This is Vahjustice's place over in Founders. And what do we have here? We have a kind of like a mini lake setup that we have. Whole rock garden, is being dressed all around. Water in the mid. We got our fountain work. But let's kind of like cross over and see what we got. So we got Old Puppy Place, or Old Puppy House. I mean, there's like the what was his name again? The Rufus House. But then that one costs money. You know what I mean? So not everyone's gonna be sporting that if they don't want to, and there ain't no shame on that. Otherwise, like I said, we have a well-dressed house, kind of giving us that whole lake feel. It's just very pleasant. No other. Let me double check back here if there's like a kind of like a porch area or whatnot over here. Nope, no porch area. Just a pleasantly raised house. You can see like the platforms on the bottom to help skin that and, kind of make it believable. Very cute. Let's go through this mirror door and see what's up. So like I said, this is a place where we're going to see like just kind of like these set pieces with, I'm sure we'll see some stuff in between, but we'll be kind of like going through to like these different spots. So this is supposed to be the story of Deathwing in this first room-ish place. So what do we have here? I guess, when was this? I guess this is the start of Cataclysm, I suppose. When Deathwing first pops up, does his bad stuff, lights up the planet. Animals suffer, everyone's sad. You get that? And then we'll climb up. Notice I notice how the stairs are like angled a little bit to make the climb feel a little bit smoother. And then that's probably not Onyxia. It's probably depicted to be the other aspects that put an end to Deathwing's shenanigans. Very cool. Actually, zoom back a little bit here. Or like he was captured or whatnot. Or maybe this is actually from before, when he got dragon souled. No, that didn't work out either. Yeah, this probably is in fact when he was like undone. So, man, it'd be awesome to have like an actual like Deathwing like statue with the metal jaw and everything. That'd be sick. All right, so now we're just going to see a lot of like, I guess, cool set pieces. And what do we have first? We have this pleasant living room with this very kit-bashed clock. Let's check this one out. It's very clean looking. So we have what appeared to be maybe like a table on the side, doorway, table, stool. Actually, no, not a stool because I can't click on it, but it looks like it could be a stool. Pitchfork, beam, probably to set that up. Yeah, very nice. It's really clean looking. Yeah, I dig that. And then right here on the side, it's actually kind of an entertainment spot. So there's our TV. We had how is this shaped? So we had the mirror in the back, of course. That's like the centerpiece of it. Double walls, double platforms, little wall shelf, giant remote controller, and then some beams to help finish off the framing there. No, the clock is very cool. Yeah, that's sick. Then right here on the side, what do we have? We have hidden door that leads to mysterious. And down here we have man cave. Okay, kind of a man cave. Boons, we sit on the incredibly large couch. How big is this couch? That big. Woo! Well, it's its own like little private home theater setup. And what are we watching? I don't know. Actually, it might not be TV. It might just be captured animals that we're just like staring at. Could be something like that. Now through here, all of a sudden, a kitchen with a birthday cake. Yay. Dude, I've been seeing pies and cakes all over the place. I'm like, I'm like mighty starving now. But yeah, very bright. It's one of the unfortunate things about like having the lighting effects when you don't want the lighting effects to be like that strong, but it ends up just like blasting this cake and making it seem like way brighter than it should be. Some giant goulash going there, you know, and some good stove work right there on the side. Actually, what else do we have here? Here we have like a cool example of a full sink plus dishes plus soap, microwave. Hey, and like I like how this is simply done. You know, it's nothing too crazy, nothing too complicated. You can see like kind of the clipping and how they flicker, but they wanted to, you know, you need to have like this kind of more rectangular. You typically have a more rectangular box when you're trying to do the microwave effect. And a cool example, fun example of a fridge. Yay. Now over on this side, what do we have? We have what seems to be like kind of a stairwell room-ish, but then they just kind of customized it and made it their own, because I think we'll have stairs here on the side. No, they're ramps. So it's an example of like ramp work, I would say, that's going on like in this particular bedroom, complete with raised vanity, plus study area. Now we'll go around here, past the trellis, past the flower beds. We'll do the climb now. Kind of interesting. It's like, okay, we had Deathwing, and then all of a sudden, a lot of housing examples. But these are like kind of cool examples, even if it again doesn't seem like a cohesive thing. So like an example of like a kind of like a public vanity / bathroom, right through here. Different examples of, you know, what we can do with the toilet, which looks a little high, which I also can't sit on. Now here's a unique thing on like a giant toilet roll. Now it looks like we're almost out of TP. That's kind of how it's being depicted to me. But in this case, we just have like two small tables, two small elven tables that are being used to kind of be like the toilet roll holder, kind of sort of. So maybe they can, so if we want to like make them a little bit smaller or whatnot, and then use something else to be an effective like toilet, actual toilet paper, that could work too. Nice, easy setup with, if you wanted to have like a hanging shower instead of like just a waterfall or whatnot, you know, something like this can be used with decent effect as well. Or like a satellite, whatever you like. Now, right back through here, large dining area. Again, very bright. Like you can see how the tusk chandelier, it looks like it's been embiggened quite some, and it's one of the brightest lights that you can get in housing right now. It's just huge when you have it extended to this size. And sometimes people will want that kind of effect. Some people are like, oh, that's kind of a bit too blasty. Like when you have like these pure whites, because you typically don't see that in WoW. You don't see a lot of pure whites. You don't see a lot of pure blacks. When you do, it kind of like pops up like this. And when it's rare to find those kinds of solid colors, it can be a little bit jarring because, you know, it ends up looking like really, really bright relative to like other things. So as we go around here, I'm going to go around the corner before I go through that shroud there. I want to see, just peek like, what's up here? Actually, no, I think we went down here. This should be like the theater. Wait, oh no, this is the kitchen area. And then that's the theater. Okay, so we just have multiple climbs that we're going through here. All right, so now we're going through the shroud. And we enter, boop. Okay. Okay, now we've totally shifted into like something else. Wow. Okay, that's good. That is so good. Oh, I don't want to fall. Shoot. Oh no. There you go. Oh, that's really good. That's really, really good. Like you got the whole 8-bit thing and everything. Oh, that's sick. That is so sick. So what do we have? Just mostly rugs. Mostly rugs. These are a bunch of like tables. Rugs and tables to create that shape. I mean, we go really close, we can see the whole breakdown and everything. You know, you see like some slight tilts here on the tables, so that way they can effectively show up. You know, because you want to have this sort of hair texture. That way you can just use like 1 or 2 like rugs instead of like a whole bunch of them. Okay, I'm not sure if those are rugs or if those are just like walking stones, paving stones. But yeah, from a distance though, oh dude, looks so good. Looks so good. Now here on the sides, it's like more stuff. So here's Pac-Man. That's really sick. Yeah, nice and simple. You know, I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised that they didn't use a block of cheese, because I've seen that used once. I'm pretty sure I've only seen the cheese wheel with the bite out of it. I only saw it used once as like a fish. But in this case, could have been used here too, but I guess they wanted to keep like the whole flat look where possible. And then here, like to make the ghosties, you just have like beams and like some sort of like somewhat matching texture. In this case, you have little stools. And then it looks like it's more beams to create like the bottom of the ghosty thing. And then right over here, Contra. Oh, that's sick. Oh, that's really good, dude. That's so sick. And what are you using? Spreaders. Spreaders are like pretty OP in that game. But so are, I say machine gun is like, no. Actually, the flame one's pretty good too. But I'd say spreaders are like pretty awesome because of like the whole straight projectile stuff. But no, this is like, it's because yeah, it's well done to where it's like, oh, it's instantly recognizable. Really, really good. So let's look at the dude. So the dude is made up of, okay, there's a beam up top for the hair. You have tables for like part of the arm, big beefy arm and all that. Beam for the gun. You have some curved tables. And I don't know what that is, but yeah, curved tables for the legs. Sick. Really, really good. No, I love the way the texturing is done. That's sick. That is so sick. Okay, now we're climbing down into I don't know what. Oh, check it out. We got more. Oh no, dude, this is so... Okay, so first off, we got Tetris, which is, you know, by comparison, very simple to set up, you know, very cool, very clean. I like the effort that they put into the lettering here. Nice. All right, so that kind of sucks though, because when they put that down, I think they have no choice but to put that one either here or up here. Yeah, because otherwise it's just not looking good. Yeah, that's there or there's going to be the objective. Anyway, okay, so here is this like Kung Fu? I know this game, but I don't remember the. No, it's not Kung Fu. Is it Mortal Kombat? Really? I figured these are more 8-bit games that we're looking at. That's why. So, but I know this game. Damn it. It's the okay. It is a Kung Fu game. Okay, cool. That's yeah, because I remember this dude. He does the whole chain thing. Yeah. That's so clean. That is so clean. Like it looks so detailed too, with the way the shaping works out. I mean, we get closer and then we can like see like the whole breakdown of stuff, you know, with small tables and what have you, curved tables that are dyed so that it can show off like this dude's arm and then it comes out. But then, you know, we pan back and it looks really good. Nice. Oh, and then here's some Bomberman action. Nice. Okay, that's very clever use of the Ochre windows. Very, very clever use. That's pretty good. That's pretty damn good. Even the little monster thing looks very highly detailed. Wow. And then of course there's Bomberman, you know. And to achieve all of these things, you know, just very basic shapes, tables, crates, beams, and some clever use of clipping. I like the little detail here too. That little tiny white part over there to make like the shine on the bomb. That's good. That's very, very good. And then what is through here? Here, now we kind of try, now we're kind of like shifting again. So we're shifting away from like the gaming stuff and into this restaurant. This restaurant with a brown pizza. So maybe that's a cheese sauce or something like that. Oh, burger. I'm getting hungry, dude. I mean, okay. Is this the most appetizing burger ever? Maybe not. But does it still inspire hunger? Absolutely. So, ketchup bottles, Shalom, we got noodles, we got all this other stuff. Oh, dude. Okay, that's clever. Because we have like, that's bread. So they're warming up more bread. Yay. That's really clever. That is quite clever. Here we have one of those little thermoses. That's how it's looking to me. Yeah, that's a very easy depiction. Just that we can get at a glance. That's really clever. The dice seem to not show here. They might not be. So it could be a bug. But you know what else I could say? I could say this is a giant cookie. Oh, cookies. I love me some cookies. Oh, check it out. This is one of those like make your own ice cream kind of thing, or a froyo place. Oh, yo. All of a sudden I'm being triggered for like deliciousness. Yeah, really neat. Simple shaping too. Oh, dude, and even like a little vending machine for like stuff. Man the console, get your change. Stuff comes out right there. Nice and easy. So what do we have to eat? We can have bags of coffee, we can have pillows, barrels, or blocks of wood to eat. Delicious. I mean, it's probably ice cream stuff, but still. Yeah, really neat. Really, really neat. And through here is da 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 da. So the only thing we're missing is an example fight. It's funny, I was going through some of the earlier visits that I've done, and there was like this one depiction of like a Reptar fighting a Snuffles, and like the Reptar had like these giant, it was like summoning like these giant like electric pylon things, and the Snuffles brought out giant drills, and it's like, all right, who's gonna win? But then here's like another example of it. Really cool. Yeah, the gaming stuff, like, I mean, totally surprised me. So this place is like a total mix of like different things. A lot of different things are happening here. And I don't think I've seen everything yet either, because now we're in a new room. So in this room, we have the band, as well as the string instrument. I'm not sure entirely which one this is, but we've seen variations of this. A bunch of benches, followed by, in this case, well, some sort of rug. Yeah, some sort of rug. It's actually a different rug than what we've seen before. Before, we would see the little cards. Not cards. We would see the Hearthstone rugs that were here. Now, this is something else. Pots, double window for the shaping. Still very cool. And it's still very cool to see like lots of variations of what people are capable of. Right here we have a bathroom of some sort. Stall. Okay. We kind of know what some of these things are, so you'll have to forgive me if I'm glossing on like some things here, because we know what we're looking at in some cases. It is funny how sometimes like I'll just be like totally surprised by like, oh wow. So like now what do we have? Now we have these like suspiciously shaped doors. So that one seems to be upside down and almost resized, but I want to see if there's anything through here. Sometimes this can be a little transparent. Yeah, so there is, nope, nothing there. It just happens to stick out a little bit. So through this door, now what do we have? So this turns out to be a really big place. It's just kind of disorienting, like what we expect to see. So we'll see what's behind there in a bit. We just have like this booth seating in a theater. But what's behind the thing? Oh, okay. So things just look kind of open up. Like here's the stage. Yay. All right, that's cool. Now as for what's back here, a lot of blank space here. And we're climbing down this stairwell room. Get to the bottom, kind of a dressing area. So, you know, a lot of empty rooms, a little bit of work in progress stuff, or actually not even work in progress stuff. It's just like, hey, here's like my playground, and I'm gonna do all sorts of stuff around here to, you know, just kind of dress things up the way that I like to. When I feel like it, I'll get to this other room and I'll do this or I'll do that. Okay, so I think have I gone through all the rooms? I'm not sure. There's been lots of twists and turns here, so I won't be surprised if I miss something. Okay, that was the Pokemon spot. I'm going back through here again, going through the gaming stuff. Very mind-blowing, like all of a sudden with the gaming stuff. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. Yeah, so then we back up from here, and now we return to this spot with the foods. Just the gaming setup in the home theater room was the thing I missed. Oh, did I miss something here? So here is a home. That wasn't the home theater. I think it was here. So, okay, that's empty. So here's the home theater room, I think. I don't think I saw a gaming setup though, did I? Oh, nice. Here, let's have a seat. Okay, so how is this one being dressed up? So we have a huge tower. This is a Packard Bell tower right here, baby. Oh man, complete with like CD-ROM drives. For this, actually, it might be a Dell, because I think that thing in the middle is typical of a Dell branded computer, something like that. But yeah, very extensive setup that they put together here. Now, I find this mouse to be very unique, very well done. Usually I'll see like something that's not lazy, but just kind of like quickly put together. It's like, oh, they just look like a piece of a cushion of some sort. They kind of put that through, and then they kind of wrap it up with that. In this case, though, I like what they did here. They just have they have a stool plus 2 beams, not 1 but 2, but it's also clipped in such a way. I feel like, because well, 1, you have the mouse wheel, but 2, like these little nubbins that you see there in the end, to me those look like little modifiers to like increase and decrease the speed of your mouse cursor. It's like, yo, I need more DPI. Boop, 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 boop. So I don't know if that's what they tried to do, but I'm convinced of it, and I think that's pretty damn sweet. A cool thing on the headset too. So I think that's just a basket. Yeah, I think that's a basket that's being used. And then cushions. Boom. Yeah, that's neat. That's pretty damn neat. And then, of course, we have our flat screen. Ish. Flat screenish monitor. Sick. Sick. And I think we've seen it all.